Hello everybody, my name is Head from Korn. Welcome back to the channel!
Perfect.
With my boy Abel right here, come on.
Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. Today we are here with Brian Welch, aka Head from Korn, and today we are going to be doing episode 2 of the come up. So let's jump right into today's video. Alright, so I want to start this off with, how did you find music? How did you know that music is what you wanted to do?
I was 10 years old and I didn't really have the best confidence in the world. I kind of got bullied a little bit, you know. I grew up a lot later than some of my peers. So my parents bought me an AC/DC album.
Oh, really?
And yeah, they're like, I know you're young and a lot of people watching probably young, but like AC/DC is one of the biggest, Back in Black is one of the biggest selling albums of all time.
Oh, I love AC/DC.
Yeah! So that record, when it came out, it got me going. So I started playing acoustic and then jumped into it.
Okay, perfect. That's awesome. If you could say anything, if your school bullies were right here in front of you, what would you say to them right now?
Part of me would want to say, "You idiots, look at me now!" But I would probably be like, "I forgive you, we're just kids."
Alright, that's fair. I like that. Did you ever play any other instrument than the guitar?
I wanted to play the drums, but my dad kind of talked me out of it.
Why did he talk you out of it?
Because of the noise.
Alright, that's fair.
Right?
That's
and
fair.
But he was like, but he used reverse psychology. He goes, you can either play the guitar or something like that and have 2 pieces of gear, or you can carry around 10 pieces of gear with the cymbals, cymbal stands, toms, snare, kick drum.
Yeah.
So he fooled me.
Yeah, I like that. How did you meet the rest of the members of Korn?
Okay, so I met the bass player in 7th grade.
Really?
Yeah, he was into this band called Duran Duran, and all the girls liked them. They were a sissy band. And I was like, you need to get into Ozzy Osbourne and AC/DC. But to his credit, like all of the girls wanted to talk to him because he liked all the bands, you know?
Yeah.
Or that they liked. But I met the other guitar player at 14 years old. And then I met, in high school, I met the singer actually in 3rd grade. I was in 4th, he's in 3rd.
Really?
Yeah. And
That's young.
Right, it's crazy. And then I met the drummer in like 10th.
Alright, super cool. Okay, so we've kind of talked about your past a little bit. What was your favorite song to create? Like not how it turned out, but how, like, the process of making it.
Wow. That's a good question. I'd probably say a song called Here to Stay. Reason being, we wrote it with an electronic drum set, so it wasn't really loud. And I was not having the best time. I thought it sounded like kind of weak.
Oh, really?
The riff was cool, but it just sounded kind of like cheesy because it was electronic drums. And I wasn't feeling it, and I was like, this song's not going to go nowhere. And then we got into the studio with the real drums. And I heard it for the first time, and I was like, whoa, and it became my favorite song. So I like it because it was the underdog.
Alright.
And it became one of our biggest songs.
So you ended up going with the real drums instead of the electric ones?
Yeah. It was.
Okay.
We were doing it for writing.
Alright.
Yeah.
What was your favorite music video to create?
Ooh. Oh, very fun. Questions. Okay. But they're hard questions because there's so many fun ones.
Yeah.
But
my favorite is probably the one where you launched the Ferrari.
oh, got the life. Yes.
That's a good one. Now, real quick, I've got a few questions about that one. Was that a real Ferrari you guys launched?
Yes, it was
Really?
real. I don't remember if it had like an engine, if it was like one of those where it was, you know, just a prop that they made for the Hollywood sets, because it was filmed in Hollywood where all the movies are, you know,
Yeah.
or back then a lot of them were made. So yeah, it was crazy to see that explode and everything. And yeah, that one was fun. I'd like to say Probably Freak on a Leash because we got to do animation.
Oh yeah, I watched that
It
one.
was almost $1 million video. So like,
Are you kidding
it's
me?
crazy.
Wow.
And we worked with these amazing producer directors, and it was just really cool to put that together. There's a little drama involved with the band and making it. A little bit of fights, going on. Not physical, but like arguments. So, but we got through it and became one of the best.
That's awesome.
We won awards. So.
Oh, super cool. Okay, so what's the song that like hits home the most to you? That goes like real deep into your heart?
Probably Falling Away From Me. It's just a song that deals with like depression, suicidal thoughts, and everything, and kind of getting past all that.
Alright, I really like that.
It's like it strengthens me. Just it's encouraging.
Right. I like that. So I know you're a pretty spiritual guy. Does your spirituality affect how you play music?
I think so. I think that it affects everything I do.
Okay.
And it helps me tap into, because I feel like music can really tap into the emotions of humanity.
Okay.
So, and I really feel like it helps me with melody. Like, it's crazy because I'm in a heavy band and it's like, but sometimes we go off in a place and it's like beautiful melodies,
Alright, I like that.
And that's my favorite part, but I love to rock more than anything.
Yeah.
So, but I feel like, people ask me, how can you play metal and be spiritual and, and follow Jesus and all that stuff? And I'm like,
I totally get that.
I was like, well, in the Bible, it says, give a shout to the Lord. What is metal? It's shouting.
What was the easiest one to write?
Probably, Freak on a Leash was pretty easy.
Really?
Got the Life, the one with the cars.
Yeah, that
was
was my
pretty
favorite
easy.
that you guys have made.
Really?
Well, that's my favorite song that my parents will let me listen to that you've made.
Right. Our singer in his filthy mouth.
Yeah.
But probably Got the Life. It just came. Or Freak on a Leash and Got the Life were like in the same 2 days. It was
Really?
crazy, and those are two of
And
our
those are
biggest.
some really popular ones too.
They just happened.
Isn't Freak on a Leash your most popular one?
I think so, yeah. But that's not my favorite. I think Falling Away From Me, Here to Stay, those are my favorite. But some of the new ones are my favorites too. A song called Rotting in Vain. And really cool stuff.
Okay, I like that. Alright, this one's probably my favorite question. What's your favorite song to perform? Whether it's the beat or the crowd goes crazy, what's your favorite song to perform?
Blind.
Really?
Have you heard that song?
I think so, yeah.
It's that. Are you ready?
Yeah, I've heard it.
It's just every time the anticipation, we draw it out to where it's like.
I know there's a pretty long intro and then it kind of builds up and builds up.
When it finally gets there, they're like.
Yeah.
No matter where we are in the world. Sometimes, like when we're in Russia or South America, they'll be lighting fires in the crowd and everything, and they're just like going for it. It's
That's
crazy.
super awesome.
And it's like it's a rush.
I like
it's a real rush. So
I like that a lot. All right, so we've kind of talked about your past a little bit. Now let's talk about present. Why? I was looking at some of your YouTube videos on Korn. You haven't posted in 8 months. Why such a big gap?
on Korn's channel,
Yeah.
I think it's just because we're in this season of pulling back and going into, because when you have a big cycle and you tour the world, sometimes markets twice, and you got to give people a break,
All right.
Just kind of go away. We're still active on social media, like Facebook and IG,
Okay.
but YouTube, it's just nothing really. There's no content there, so we're just letting it live, letting it breathe, pulling back, and then we're gonna go hard. I don't know, maybe next year.
Okay, so there will be some YouTube content next year?
Oh yeah.
Okay, perfect. I'll be looking forward to that. And
Right on.
I heard that you guys just got a partnership with Adidas launching this month. Tell me a little bit about that.
And that's a dream come true. Our singer, mainly, all of us wore Adidas, but we wanted to do a deal with Adidas in like '97.
Oh, really? So
And
long time ago.
We approached them,
Oh, so you approached them?
and they said no.
Oh, really?
So if you know anything about the history of Adidas, Puma, you know Puma?
Yeah.
That's there's two brothers, and they split, and one of the brothers started Puma
Really?
way back years ago when I was a kid, maybe.
I did not know that. That's super cool.
So we went to Puma when Adidas said no, and they gave us money and free clothes.
Oh my gosh.
So,
That must have made Adidas pretty upset.
but hopefully, but you know, new owners, new employees, everything. All these years later, they actually approached us. So what happened was some fans, they're teenagers into Korn. They grew up, went into that industry, got a job at Adidas, and pitched Korn to Adidas for a few years.
Really?
And they turned it down for a little bit, and then finally they said yes.
That is so cool.
So it's like a dream come true.
So you're gonna have like Korn stuff on the Adidas, right?
We're going to be doing mini drops the next 2 or 3 years.
Super cool. Just so you know, I'm a size 6. So
I like you.
Pair for me.
All right, you got it.
Hey, I really like that. So they reached out to you, right? Adidas reached out to you for the partnership. Okay, that's awesome. All right, so now let's talk a little bit about future. What are some future plans with Korn?
Adidas drops.
And
New
that
music.
drops on the 22nd, right? 22nd of this month.
Or was it 22nd or 24th? I forget.
Okay.
But yeah, somewhere in the 20s.
So soon.
Very soon. 30th anniversary celebration next year.
I was just gonna ask. So your anniversary was just a few days ago from your first album drop. What did you do to celebrate that?
Not much, you know.
Really?
We got to do like the.
Are you gonna do something big for 30 though?
Yeah.
Okay.
29.
I'll be looking out for that.
29 is big, but 30 is like very, very special.
It's another decade.
So we're gonna do something big. We got some plans. Can't really talk about, but we're gonna celebrate it.
All right.
I would like to do a 30th anniversary tour, you know, and just like kind of like bring back some of the old visuals and do
That
some
would be
cool.
super cool.
I don't
I
know.
like that.
We got some ideas that we're discussing.
All right.
Yeah, but that's what's next, and we're just gonna keep going until we can't go anymore. You know.
That's super cool. I love that. All right, so I know that probably all of my followers are waiting for me to ask you these questions. I've got a few questions for you. What was your first car?
My first what?
Your first car.
Oh, my first car was a Toyota Celica, 1976.
All right.
I
that's
think.
not bad.
I might be
That's not
wrong
bad.
on the year, but
And what is your current car?
I got a Hummer EV.
Ooh, that's nice. That's
I
nice.
got a Tesla Model 3.
All right. What is your dream car?
Dream car.
Yeah.
Probably like a Ferrari, I think.
All right.
I would like a Ferrari one day.
All right. One of the newer ones or kind of older?
Probably older. I
All
went to Finland last year, and my new friend Richard, he's a crypto guy, and he's got like 2 or 3 Ferraris, and
Oh, super cool.
he took me, and you can't speed in Finland, like
No.
you can't mess around, but he took me underground in the tunnels, and he's like,
Oh my gosh. The tunnels.
I
The
was so
echo must have
scared.
been amazing.
It was fun, yeah. I forget what year it was, but it was an older one. I was like, I need
Oh, that
one
is
day.
so cool. That is
But, yeah.
so cool. I love taking like supercars through tunnels and stuff, especially when you like downshift and it backfires and stuff, because the echo, it's just
Oh, yeah.
so amazing. I
And
love
yeah,
it.
just the look at that. Look at the drone.
Look at the drone. That's cool.
It's a drone.
All right, so that's super cool. What's your favorite car you've ridden in?
Favorite car I've ridden in? Probably a Hummer HV. I mean EV. No, I'm just joking. Probably the Ferrari, honestly.
All right. Was that one of the
Do you
newer
like
ones?
Ferraris?
Yeah, I love Ferrari.
I think it was an older one.
All right, that's
Yeah.
super cool. Okay, well, thanks for taking the time to have me interview you.
Yeah, dude, it was awesome to meet you and to talk to you, and you and your dad are awesome, and so I want to check out your channel. What's your channel called?
Here, I've got a QR code you can scan, actually.
Oh, cool. Dude, you know what's going on.
So if you just scan that QR code, it'll take you to my YouTube. You guys, Brian Welch is looking at my YouTube. This is insane.
I can't wait to see this dude's YouTube. This guy's a natural. It was awesome to talk to you.
It was awesome to talk to you.
Peace, y'all.